Preparing for a Trump presidency, a lot of small businesses all over the country is anticipating major policy changes once President-elect Donald Trump takes office, allowing them, first of all, to keep more money in their pockets. Here now with us, getting his mic done at the last minute, is Zane Tankel. He is Apple Metro CEO, and we are always pleased to see him. Zane, good to see you.
David. So, always good to be here.
Trump says he's primarily for small business. Now, he's been dealing big, huge, to use these words all the time.
Huge.
But do you believe when he says his first priority is small business?
I believe all his intents, David. I think all his intents are there, but saying's easy, doing's hard. And it's the team that he puts together. I happen to know Jared Kushner a little bit, who I understand
is his son-in-law.
who was more than that. He was a big advisor through this whole thing, and I understand staying on.
Well, we know all his advisors. I mean, people like Steve Moore, Steve Forbes, they're all friends of Fox Business, and they're solid economists. They know how important small business is.
And I heard you in your last segment, and I hear people talk about we need a middle class and we need jobs. You cannot legislate a middle class.
Right.
You've got to develop it, and you've got to earn it, and you've got to create jobs. And these guys understand that. You know, it's one thing to read it in a textbook. I, too, went to Wharton, as you know, David. And it's one thing to read it in a textbook and another thing on the ground to do it. And I think that he's surrounding himself, looks like early on, with the right kind of people.
The main thing is small businesses have a very small profit margin. They're just barely making it. They got to pay off their debts. A lot of the debts are borrowed cash from their relatives, etc. If you add on higher taxes, which this past administration has done, if you add on more regulations, you're cutting down that profit margin to nothing, and if it goes negative, they have to go out of business.
It's been an abomination, and fair is fair. It's been Obama has been an abomination. Health care, the regs, the taxes, all of it. So, yeah, we're excited. I talk to other business people. As you know, I'm on a board of an energy company. Everybody's so much like the market, which we're seeing today booming up. So much in business, especially starting a business, is the incentivization and the...
Zane, stay with us, because we got a little break. News that may come into what we're talking about. The chief of the Los Angeles Police Department will not help deport immigrants under Trump. Now, this is kind of interesting how you may have, of course, it's California. Los Angeles, California is almost like a different country. They were solidly for Hillary by a vast majority. Do you think there's going to be any pushback from the Clinton supporters in places like New York and places like L.A.?
Sure. Change is awkward. Change is change. And Donald Trump is a change agent, obviously. President Trump is a change agent. Yeah, sure, we're seeing pushback all over the country. But that'll settle down. People will see where it is. Any change agent, we're in the midst of a revolution.
I got to ask about you personally.
Sure.
You voted for President Obama once. You changed your mind. You voted for Mitt Romney the second time he was up.
I did.
How did you vote this time?
I hesitate to tell you that I did not vote. I voted on the down column.
You voted for neither Hillary nor Donald.
I felt both lacked the kind of what I wanted to see.
Are you more encouraged when you see the little that you've seen of President-elect Trump now?
David, I felt then and I feel now, whoever was going to be elected, the majority rules will be my personal president. I got an email from someone this morning said, will you work for him? I said, absolutely.
Okay, Zane Tankel, thank you.